So, my money goal is actually helping me heal some patterns of walking on eggshells around my friends and my clients and my community and all the people who I love. So, I wanted to share about how some traditional structured things like goal setting and spreadsheets and cold pitching and warm pitching and follow-ups and fucking funnels can be done in a sacred, intuitive way. And I think for you, if you are a healer or a coach or a therapist or a creative, an artist, and you really believe in your craft and you really believe in the work that you're doing with your clients or with your art, but you aren't making as much money as you want to, or as some part of you knows you're meant to make more money, steward more wealth, and take care of yourself and your loved ones, but also take care of others on the planet who need support through stewarding wealth. But the money is just not adding up for you to do that yet. This is the essential thing that is going to get you to the next level. So I hope my sound's okay. I'm like leaning my phone on the bed. So hopefully it's okay, but we're gonna find out. So I am in the midst of a launch. I am launching the Feminist Millionaire Portal. And my first phase of launching the portal, it was actually going into my intuition and thinking about who are the people that I really, really would absolutely love to have in the Feminist Millionaire Portal. And also, who are the people who maybe I wouldn't, I don't necessarily want all of my best friends in the portal, but maybe they could refer me someone. So that didn't involve a spreadsheet, that involved a notebook and me and my intuition and writing down some names. And then literally texting, DMing, emailing, whatever, these people and just saying, hey, I'm creating this Feminist Millionaire Portal. I think it's going to be amazing. I would love to have you join. Let me know if you want more information. And that brought up a lot of fear that I had to work through of, are people going to be mad at me? Are people going to think I'm sleazy, slimy, salesy, that I'm using their friendship, that I'm not a true friend and I just want them to pay me money, and all of this crap that I had to work through in order to actually send these DMs and messages and say, hey, I would love for you to join me in the Feminist Millionaire Portal. It costs money. And there's two phases. So phase one is free for the first 100 people. If you're interested in that, that will be linked in my bio and linked in the description. So you can jump on those free spots while they're still around. But phase two is paid. And so, yeah, I was worried that people were like, oh, you just want me for money, or, you're gonna, I was really scared of ruining the relationship when I was journaling and getting coached on it and getting support. That was kind of one of the thoughts, was I'm gonna ruin the relationship by asking for support in this way. And now I'm kind of in the next phase of marketing that. So I ChatGPT as we speak, hopefully if Chat is doing what he said he was going to do. is building me this like mega spreadsheet. And honestly, I have never been a spreadsheet lover. Spreadsheets typically make me want to vomit, make me want to do other things that I can't say on TikTok. They are not my friends. But I am learning how to do cold pitching, warm pitching, leads, all this shit that is typically bro marketing. And a lot of the ways that I've learned it is in this super extroverted, super forceful way of dealing with cold leads, hot leads, warm leads, blah, blah, blah. Not in an intuitive way, but since ChatGPT is so amazing and you can be so specific, I am getting ChatGPT to build me the spreadsheet in a way where it's going to be me relying on my intuition, not me forcing me. Not like ChatGPT was like, well, maybe Monday you follow up with these people on Tuesday. And I'm like, please pew me here rather than do that. But if I can go to the spreadsheet, feel into my intuition, who do I need to follow up with? And tracking things like how many times have I followed up? What was the last date of contact? Like tracking those practical things, tracking the amount of money I'm making, because that's, the goal of this launch is to actually make money. But instead of just forcing myself, oh, it's Monday, I follow up with these 7 people. No, tuning into my intuition. Who do I need to follow up with? So I am building out a spreadsheet and a system that relies on my intuition, that is not relying on the bro marketing. Like I took this workshop. I'm in this straight-laced business accelerator, and I took this workshop, and he was just like, yeah, you have to hustle and grind and hit the pavement. And, he was saying, how many contacts do you have in your phone? Go to your contacts and check the number. Oh, you have 547 contacts. You need to cold call them all. I mean, it's not totally a cold call because, they're in your phone for a reason, but like maybe it's someone you met, 7 years ago and you haven't talked to. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty close to a cold call. And he was just like, do this. Cold call so you can have freedom later. And I'm like, please, I'm an introvert. I'm a HSP. I'm a sensitive human. I don't want to be cold calling everybody all the time. So the thing is, I actually really loved the workshop, and a lot of what he was saying I agreed with, but now I'm translating his process into a process that works for someone who's intuitive, someone who's a highly sensitive person, someone who is spiritual, and so that you can still use the parts of cold calling, spreadsheets, follow-up that are gonna make you money, because there is having a structure and a strategy is helpful, and maybe even I would say it's needed in running a business. It can't just be pure intuition. Like I've tried that, where it's like you just wake up in the morning and it's just like, what does my intuition tell me to do? And there is something, if your intuition never tells you to check your numbers, never tells you to check, oh, how much money have I made this month? And how much money do I want to make this month? It's not necessarily going to the money's not necessarily going to just fall from the heavens into your lap if you are not paying attention to it at all. So this is part of what we're going to do in the Feminist Millionaire portal, is we're going to do some sacred money goal setting, some visioning for your business and your finances. And then we're going to work on those money goals, see what it brings up, because it's going to bring up this bullshit like mine, walking on eggshells around everyone, or maybe it's fear of visibility, or maybe it's, beating yourself up when something doesn't go exactly as planned. Whatever it brings up, we're going to hold space for that. We're going to have processes. You're going to get somatic coaching with me to process those feelings and heal that. But you're also going to get these tools of how to set money goals, how to use spreadsheets in a sacred, intuitive, meaningful way that is going to help you hit your goals, but not make you want to pew your brains out. You know what I mean? And it's going to be using these tools of structure and strategy and even some of the bro marketing techniques, but using them in ways that are ethical, that are intuitive, that are about the message that you have to spread to the world, the healing that you're meant to give to the world, and how to put a little structure around that healing, a little structure around your business so that you can be making all the money that you want to make, that you're meant to make, and helping all the people that you're meant to help with. For me, I have, twisted myself into a pretzel so many times. I have people pleased. I have overgiven. I have left myself exhausted. I've burnt out multiple times. And I know how painful that is. And I know that there are thousands of others who are beating themselves up for reasons you shouldn't be beating yourself up for. You should be having your own back more. And it's like, maybe it's socialization that you're beating yourself up, or maybe it's from trauma or something from your past, but you need to be kinder and more loving and have more energy and love your life more. And that is what is going to really help you build the life that you want. So I am so excited that the first 100 spots for the Feminist Millionaire Portal Phase 1 are free. I know some of them have been snapped up already, but I'm pretty sure there are still some of those free spots left. So head to the link in my bio, the link in the description, grab your spot so you can learn sacred money goal setting, sacred spreadsheets, sacred sexy strategy, sacred cold calling, into using your intuition, combining the power of your intuition with these more structured, strategic, and sometimes strategies that have been sometimes co-opted by the bros, but we need them too, and you can use them in ways that don't make you want to pew yourself. So come to Phase 1, please. Enjoy the free access. If you sign up now, there are still free spots left. And then come to Phase 2. Phase 2 is $500 Canadian, which is like 300 something USD. And we're going to go even deeper into creating your money goal, hitting your money goal, but also healing the things that are in the way of your money goal. So you're not hustling your way there. You are using your intuition and you are healing what's in the way. So not only are you going to make more money, but you're actually going to be like me, where I am walking on eggshells less from setting a money goal and then doing what it takes to get there. So I would love to have you come grab your spot for phase 1, your free spot before they are all snapped up, because they will all be gone soon. So yeah, you got this. Be sexy, be strategic, and I can't wait to see you at the Feminist Millionaire portal opening. Okay, bye.